backup singer, a rock and roll drummer, a Star Search winner. She can't help that. But it's her it's a joke. But her one-woman show for women only is what's getting her all the attention. It has been described as a combination of stand-up comedy, talk show, and pajama party, where women get to dish from anything from PMS to multiple orgasms. Will you please welcome Jenny Jones? Now, you have a show now that's...
Yes.
Because last time I think I saw you were working with Engelbert Humperdinck.
Yes,
Opie Mann, funny, and for men and women. Now, only women can come and see you,
See,
no men.
Engelbert's audience is 80% women. That's
right.
what really probably started me thinking like that, because my shows were so well received. You know, women comics appeal to women just by nature of what we talk about.
And where men think we're dirty, we're not dirty.
No. See, if a man did if a male comic did this, it probably would be dirty. If guys got together, they would tell dirty stories. But it really isn't. The show is very personal. It's not dirty, but it's very personal. That's the difference.
Now, when you do your for women-only shows, no one? No man?
We do hairy knuckle check when we close the doors.
Hairy knuckle check.
Yeah. If they don't pass hairy knuckle check, we have crotch check. That's the next. Yeah, they have to, because we have. See, guys, I've had guys try to come in drag.
I was going to say,
it's happened.
And what do? Have you ever found anybody in drag in the audience?
I have. Some of them, well, I don't know how many are in there that I don't know about. If they're that good, they deserve to stay and see the show, I guess. But I had a guy come in drag, and the audience spotted him. So the audience really runs the show. Every show is different. I never know what's going to happen, because I really let them decide on things. And they saw the guy, and they started yelling to me. I mean, the whole half of an audience is yelling crotch check across the room to me. So I had to bring him up on stage, and we exposed him, so to speak. So they let him stay. The audience decided that they liked him enough to let him stay, because he was a good drag.
So now, what do you talk about?
Oh, gosh, absolutely everything. I think the surprising thing is how clean the show really is, and we really don't trash men. People magazine, unfortunately, called it a gender-bashing show, which it really isn't. That was probably written by a man who hadn't seen the show. They assume that we have a lot more important things to talk about than men. I'm sorry to say, we talk about everything from having babies, relationships, buying cars, you know, mechanics taking advantage of women and things like that. But the best parts are the things that the audience members say.
For example, can you give, I hate to put you on the spot.
No, that's okay. Sometimes it's not what's said, but who says it. I had an older lady once, she's about 60, 65, in a wheelchair. And I go in the audience with the mic and say, what's your pet peeve? And she was waving to me, and I said, what's your pet peeve? She said, butt cleavage. When guys bend over, you get that butt cleavage at the top. It was because it came from her that it was so great. You know.
Do women have one common complaint that you found in every town? Does it run through?
Yeah, there are some shows about 50% or so are similar. There are always things I haven't heard before. One of the most common ones that the women complain, it's a chance to get things off our chest.
Right.
Guys that leave the toilet seat up.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Isn't it true? Women, and I had one lady in the show gave me a solution. She said, I have the solution. I have 3 sons and a husband. She said, they always leave that toilet seat up, or they miss the bowl entirely.
Miss the bowl, yes.
So she put a sign up over her toilet bowl, in case of nuclear attack, hide under here, nothing ever hits it. We also come up with solutions. That's the fun part. It's not just a negative show either, what some people think it is. If there's a pet peeve, we'll try to come up with a solution.
How large are the places that you're playing now?
I'm doing comedy clubs now, and they're becoming a little small. I'm trying to find the ones that seat 300 or 350. The most I've done so far is 500 women, and I'm just now taking some steps into a little bigger room to see if I can keep the intimacy and still, you know, do a little bigger venue.
Now, are you straight? Are you gay? What are you? No, I'm sure. Excuse me. You don't know. Each one of us hasn't thought this. Come on. That's it. I'm sure. Are you straight?
I'm engaged to a very nice gentleman.
So you got a boyfriend. Yeah. Okay. Now, is he allowed to see your show? He's never seen your show?
He keeps dressing up in drag, and I won't let him in. I don't know what to do. No, he hasn't. I would be lying to the audience if I let a man in there. It's really just for us, and it wouldn't be the same. If there was one man in the audience, it wouldn't be the same. We wouldn't be able to be as comfortable and let our hair down, so he hasn't seen it.
That's just, when are you going to get married? You got a very nice ring from him. All right, good.
I have been too busy actually to get married, believe it or not. It's been very hectic. I'm touring with the show, and it keeps selling out. So
It's so wonderful.
We're still debating.
I can't wait to see it. I think it just must be the most terrific
It's a lot of
evening.
fun. It's there's no anger in the show, too, which a lot of people think, again, men assume that we're just kind of, it's a big bitching session. There isn't, it's a very positive show. It's like, it really is therapeutic. We come out of there getting things off our chest, and I've become kind of an unwilling therapist. I don't have, they look to me for the answers. I don't have them, so I go back to the audience for the answers.
I think it's just great. Thank you so
Thank
much
you
for
very
being
much.
on. We'll be right back.